Alright guys, how you doing? Today I'm kind of stoked. We're going to be doing a little talk about what's going on with the car, but I got some new stuff I want to show you guys. So right over here I've got some new trailing arms. These are not the stock ones. These ones are stiffer, better off the police car, and then they got a bit of an offset because we got some new wheels. These are Pontiac Aztec wheels, and they actually look really good, surprisingly, because that is, in my opinion, one of the ugliest cars ever. If you do get these wheels for your car, the center cap, although it looks the same, is a different one. It's the ones that come on these cars are not the same size. Already tried that, figured that out a little later. And then we have some Continental Extreme Contact tires. We're running 245s. And we got a set of 4. Look at those. Now, as for the exhaust and stuff, and like what happened with the other wheels. The other wheels, the pre-gens, those need to be sandblasted still. I have a sandblaster and stuff, but I don't have a container I need to make yet. And then, sinus issues. After they're sandblasted, they might become winter wheels. And then that way, I got something nice for the winter too. The exhaust I haven't put on yet is because I haven't really had time, and there is going to be time, but I've decided I'm going to do the wheels before the exhaust. Reason being that these ones, although the rims are still in nice condition, the tires are kind of starting to get dry rotted. That one's not as good. Let's see about this one. Yeah, right there, you can kind of see it, hopefully. Yeah, it's got some dry rot coming in, and there you go, that's a good one. Anyways, but since those are dry rotted, I want to put something on nicer. I think that's one reason why my 60 foots were not as good when I went racing. So what I've thought about is that I'm possibly going to take the tires over there and I'm going to put them on the car, and I'm going to go racing with just the tires to see if that'll lower my 60 foot, because this car should not be running a 15.5. It should be running almost like extremely high 14s and then even lower in the 15s, because my dad, who helps me out with all this, who's helped me out with all this stuff, also has a Grand Prix. You can see his Grand Prix on 440 Racing's channel. I believe it'll be up here if I've got it right, or will it be up there? I don't know. Just look for the little card thing. Then his first pass ever in his, when it was bone stock, was a 14.9, and the only difference was his 60 foot was better. We both finished with the same mile an hour, so I think that's one thing that could be preventing from getting the car from going a little faster. So I'm thinking about throwing those tires on, putting them on the car, and seeing what we can do. So, and then also for the SLP intake, that will go on when the exhaust goes on, because that shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, knock on wood, but there's a certain way we want to seal it, so then that way it's got, like, it's perfect. Because my dad has the same one, but a Ram Air one. And the only difference between the Ram Air one and the one I have is that the Ram Air one has a hole cut, and I don't need that because I don't have a Ram Air hood. But if I ever do get one, it's simple as cutting a hole, because we already have the padding that goes on top of it. Hope you guys like this quick little short video update thing. I know it's not much, but I just wanted to give you guys some information on what's going on. Alright, that was nothing. I thought I heard something. Just me. Alright guys, so I realized in my last clip I forgot a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff to do for the car. So what I have here is some other stuff that we're going to be doing as well when we go to do the car. We have some high gloss clear coat, because on the car over there the clear coat is coming up, So hopefully we'll be able to wet sand that down, hit it with clear coat. We might have to hit it with some paint depending on how the sanding goes and how it'll go over. But it looks kind of garbagey. So we're going to try to hopefully fix that issue with this. This is supposed to be some really good stuff. We also have camber bolts, which will go on either when we put the wheels on, or if we do it later or something, because my camber, I have like -1, -1.5 degrees of camber on my wheels, which, I mean, all of these kind of came with it, but I'm trying to go for perfection here, make it so that the tire wears as best as possible, because we'll be putting the Continentals on. They're inexpensive tires, so we want to make sure that they wear good. Now, I haven't talked about the strut tower brace. I did get one. I found a good one in a junkyard, and then you're able to get them brand new. The one I got in the junkyard, we have an eBay page. I don't know if you guys know that. Check it out. I'll be putting that, actually, the link on my channel. I'll hopefully put it in the description if I remember to. But I'm going to be selling that with my old front brackets. So if anybody wants a strut tower brace for the front of their car, it'll be a black bar, and then it'll have little polished adapters, because it's meant for Buick Regal, but the adapters adapt to the Grand Prix. And we got some new ones that we're going to be doing, which I'll do that video really quick too. And then I still got the other ones in here and stuff. This comes with all the hardware. Let's see what we got here. So, the brackets and stuff. So there's a guy that makes them. I forget what the website and stuff is. I'll see if I put that in the description too if you guys are interested. But like I said, if you want the front one, I'm going to be selling a complete bar with the adapters for fairly cheap. It'll be cheaper than buying the adapters with the bar. And the bar is in actually really good condition, especially for being from a junkyard. It was a quick junkyard find. And then we also have some other stuff here. I'm assembling sandblaster stuff, so like we got masks and stuff, so that's some random. I got a box right here. It's a race grip. This was for my helmet. So the helmet's really nice, I will say. It's a really good helmet. It's kind of a dark gray. I don't use it for my car, except if it was like a really special event. We bought it because I wasn't sure if we were going to need it for the high school nationals, because it was an event, but I'm going to guess that they figured it's a bunch of high school kids, they're not going to know any better. So we brought it along, turned it up, we didn't need it, which is not the end of the world. Let's see what else I got here. I got a bunch of stuff. Some of these things are old parts, yeah. Or just like if something goes bad, I got in this box. I got a lot of stuff. So that's the gauges. I showed that earlier. So that's the gauges, and then we have the part of the helmet here. And then I do have the blaster thing in there. So that's about it, other than some nuts and stuff and then the blaster. But I do have, I think some of you guys will be excited about this, I got some go fast parts, if you want to call it that. So once I take this car to the track one more time with the tires and stuff, I'll just be starting to slap stuff on. I think things will just come on, and I think you guys will be a lot happier, because I've had the exhaust and the intake and all that stuff for a while now, and I think some of you are probably like, when's it going to be on? I don't know if you guys watch TJ Hunt, but it was kind of annoying when he'd always talk about his wheels for his BRZ, and it's been like a month and a half since it's come. But anyways, so we've got a 3/6 pulley here that will be running on the car. We've also got a belt, because I don't know if you need a smaller belt or not. If you go on the forums, people say they have the belt that you need for the 3/8, and then they have it for like the 3/5 and stuff. Excuse me. They don't have anything for the 3/6 or 3/7, so I don't know if you can run a 3/6 with the 3/8 belts on there, but I did get a belt that would work. It's a little smaller. That's like that they had listed for the 3/5 and stuff. But I do have the 3/6 pulley, so that'll be going on.
so I should make about 2 more pounds of boost or something with it. And the cool thing about this is it has the same hub as my dad's car. He has a Grand Prix too. You can see his, I'll put a card up, I don't know which corner it is, but he has some smaller pulleys and stuff that I could use as well. So when I actually go racing, this will be for street. When I actually go racing, if I wanted to put something smaller on, I could slap that on. I believe that's it for all my stuff. So for future plans, I want to get this all on, but I also want to do something else other than drag racing. I've been looking into autocross, and there's like waivers and stuff. I got to figure out about that and stuff. I still got to figure that out, but I'm thinking that there's going to be autocross in the near future. So if you guys are into autocross, make sure to subscribe for that. That should be coming really soon. I do want to do at the Summit Motorsports Park every Wednesday. They have some racing and stuff, and they have a high school class and then a street class. For their high school class, they have a trophy for the winner, and I wouldn't mind a trophy, but their street class, the winner gets $300. So I decided there's rules that say you can enter in 2 classes with the same car and stuff. So I was thinking maybe some Wednesday nights I'll drive out there or something, and I'll do the high school class, hopefully win a trophy or something. It's all bracket racing. And then, maybe if I can get good enough and stuff, I can move to the street class, and I can race some other people and hopefully win like $300 or something. I mean, it would be nice, and it's even fun to just go out there, like just to watch other people. I mean, it's always nice to meet. I met someone out there actually the first time I went. He lives near me, and it's kind of funny because he lives really close. So I don't know how many of you guys have W-body cars or cars with the 3800 engine, but I am going to be going to the W-body meet. I don't think I've reserved my hotel room yet, and I'm going to be going up there with my dad. I don't know if he'll be bringing his car. I keep telling him that it would be nice to bring it because he's put so much work into it, and it's really kind of just sat since the last time he's kind of raced it. I mean, he'll bring it to car shows and stuff, but anyways, so yeah, but if I go up there, you'll either see just my car or hopefully you see his. It's just he's scared for how long of a drive that is, and hopefully nothing will break because it really hasn't driven far other than a mile to a car show, and that's about it. So just local ones, nothing crazy. But so yeah, so that's pretty much the end for this little update. I do hope that this somewhat intrigues you guys because I do have a lot of fun stuff coming. One more thing, I knew I'd forget something else. So for the car, I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with the Daytona, the special edition cars, and then there's another car too. The 40th anniversary. They all have the special like roof rail things, the roof racks. I don't know what the term is. I'm drawing a blank right now, but they have the cool like raised black like roof racks or whatever the car came in. I did get some of those. They were off of a 40th anniversary one. And the clear coat on the one was kind of getting gross, and then the other one, it was just starting. Like there was like a tiny bubble, like smaller than a fingernail. So what I've done is, with the help from my dad, we sanded them down and stuff. And right now they're being painted a black. We're gonna put them on black on the car. It'll accent and look nice. We were debating on if we should match the car, but I think black would look the best, So we've done that. Those will be black. We'll be putting those on. I don't know if I'll do an install video for those because they're really, either we're going to use a special like adhesive or we're just going to throw it on with 3M tape. Excuse me. They have screws in the bottoms of them because originally for those cars they were screwed in because they were supposed to not be stolen and stuff, but we're not going to drill holes through the roof because then you'll have leak problems. I mean, if the car was driven only in dry weather, sure, but considering I drive this wet, winter, everything, and I hate to drive it in the winter, but I mean, I have to. It's daily. It's my first car. I don't know. It gets me point A to point B, and sometimes very fast. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I think it'll look nice, and if anything, if the car does go to poop, which hopefully it'll get me through high school at least, or into college. I think it'll look really nice, and if it ever does go bad, which, like I said, hopefully it doesn't, knock on wood, whatever you're into, it should be able to take off some of this stuff. The funny thing is, we were joking the other day, the exhaust is stainless steel, so it'll outlast the car, which is kind of funny. But anyway, so that was the final thing. So, like I said, there's a lot I forgot, so this is actually the third video portion that I've made for this. So the first one I was like, alright, I think that's everything, and then I was like, oh, I forgot that, and then made the second one, and then I walked inside and I was like, forgot those two. So that's it pretty much. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, check out all my other videos. My last one, the High School Nationals one, I think you guys enjoy that one. It was a really good video. Hopefully next year we can kick some butt in that too. Alright, I'll see you now the next time.